Ayo, welcome to the Paean podcast number 3. Today I'll be joined by MrShab.
Yo,
And what are we talking about today?
so just riffing, chilling. Talking about some new guild that has
Yeah.
come up now, in Hypixel. The best up and coming Minecraft guild I heard or something like that. Uh, and we're talking about some Marvel shit because Jordan doesn't like anime.
No,
Crucify
anime.
him. Weebs go
Okay.
in.
No, I tried. I tried watching anime. Like 2 episodes in, I just couldn't understand it because it's like reading like the sub. No, not. No, I don't got time for that.
You can't.
It's confusing.
See what's okay? So, just to give some context, I wanted him to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay,
No clue what that is, but yeah.
the show. Okay, so what would you find confusing about it?
Um, Usually when I watch something, like I kind of zone out because I don't really pay attention to it. And since there's like a lot of reading involved, I just gave up on it because yeah, I didn't want to pay attention that hard. And when I was like trying to read the subs, I got kind of confused about what's going on and like who's who because like all the voices were so similar. I didn't like it.
You thought the voices are similar?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, interesting.
And like the characters, they're kind of like default, you know?
There, there's only like three characters you meet.
I know, but like every anime had the exact same characters. Okay, I've tried watching like three other animes. I don't know what they're called because they're on like I don't know how to pronounce them, but
Yeah.
they have like the exact same character art, and I just don't like it.
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, not that diverse for
It
me.
gets really good though, and there's a lot of girls simping on the teacher's name, or whatever, the guy who's like really strong, because
Oh,
he showed his eyes in the last episode. So the girls are like, oh. Yeah.
how'd you find it?
How'd I find
Since
the
I didn't
show?
watch it. Yeah.
I'm a major weeb, so I just go through every new show that's in the season, uh, and I see what's interesting. So it was one of the ones that I found interesting, along with
How would you compare it to like the other 300 animes you watched?
the other, not 300, 170. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Uh, um, no, it's pretty up there. I mean, it's a shonen. Shonen.
What does that
So
mean?
really.
I have no clue what that means.
So shonen is like, think of it like a manga book, like a comic book sort of thing, but from manga. So they released like Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Um, all those are shonen shows.
Okay.
Okay, so these have
All
similar
right.
themes, fighting, just really
So like a
mass
genre?
consumer. I mean, it's almost become its own genre, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like, they're so big. I mean, who hasn't heard of One Piece, Naruto,
Yeah.
and stuff like that? So, and Dragon Ball. I mean, come on.
I
So,
mean, I know. I tried watching some. It's not my thing.
some of what?
Um, Naruto. Tried Dragon Ball. I did not like that at all. I don't. It's kind of weird. And just like the sound to it that just hurts my ears.
But
I'm
you like,
sorry. I can't do it.
so you like Death Note, and that's
I
all I like.
really like Death Note. I don't know why. I really like Death Note.
Then maybe you'll like, um, Yukoku no Moriarty. It's
What
very
is that?
similar to Death Note, in a sense. Okay? So, you know who Sherlock Holmes is, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
Well, his favorite. Who's his number one enemy?
Huh?
Who's his,
Moriarty?
yeah, it's Lily
It's
Moriarty.
like about him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um, I think it's really good so far. It's really interesting. It's a little slow in the beginning, but then it picks up, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good. Um, I don't want
What
to
else?
spoil it any. Um, I'm
What other
guessing you like the
anime?
more intellectual, I guess, stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
Rather than
Like
fighting.
something like I really liked about Death Note was like the way they they thought everything out instead of
Hmm.
just like fighting and everything. That was
Okay.
like the main reason why I liked it.
Shows with it. I mean, there's Kakeguryu.
What's that about?
It's about gambling, but it's about thinking about how to cheat and not get caught.
Oh, okay.
Cause they literally gamble for like their lives and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
have you watched it?
yeah, I've watched it. It's also very
Is it good?
sexual. Um, it's okay. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it.
I bet.
At least in the U.S. Um, that one's interesting. I mean, other ones like mind games type of shit. Ah, I mean, Doctor Stone maybe.
Like when I ask people like what they recommend for me to watch on it for like anime, they
Yeah.
usually like recommend like a lot of like romantic and like fighting ones. And I tried them all out. It's just not that good.
I mean, yeah. So like Doctor Stone, it's about a kid who's super smart, um, and the whole world gets turned to stone, and it basically becomes the Stone Age again. And he's trying. He has all the knowledge of like how to build, a rocket
Yeah.
and all this stuff, guns, chemicals and stuff like that, chemistry, and he's building that in a Stone Age world to fight another guy who is basically he was um he was super strong in the normal world, but now he's like the king of everything because like nobody's stronger than him, um, and stuff. Yeah, so he's leading an army to prevent people from having
Like,
technology, so he can be
oh,
the
okay.
king. While
That's
doc,
cool.
the guy Doctor Stone wants to bring technology back and stuff like that.
Damn. So you've watched a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, other like mentally. I mean, JoJo's has a little bit of that, but it's also kind of fighting. I don't know, JoJo is its own kind of thing. Like JoJo's
I
Bizarre
just find
Adventure.
like no fighting. I just find it really boring. I don't really find it entertaining or anything.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. You're really missing out though. There's some amazing anime fights. Amazing, bro. Like just like
Like what? Like
beautiful.
Naruto. I,
Naruto's last fight between Naruto and Sasuke, just like perfection in how the music just cuts off at some point, and it's just they it goes from like you see them like literally evolve on how they go from like when they're like basically getting like little kids, okay, they're like fighting like just hands and stuff like that, and then they eventually learn about Sasuke learns a Chidori, and Naruto learns a Sengan, and they're like little power moves, and you saw them, and that's when they're like teenagers, and then like they're like fully blown adults, and they go into like chakra, tail beast, and the Surano, and all these like insane they're in these basically a mech fight, okay, and then
okay.
they're fucking exhausted. And they're just going hand to hand, just punching each other back and forth. The music cuts out. You just see them just like brutally beating each other up as they're exhausted, and it's insane. It is an amazing fight, and also you can see how well they know each other. Like Naruto, his go-to is the Shadow Clone Jutsu, um, and Sasuke is Fireball Jutsu. So they so Sasuke in particular is always throughout the whole fight preventing Naruto from trying to get his uh, Sadako and Jutsu off. So Naruto starts to try to make it, and then Sasuke stops him, and it keeps doing that over and over again.
How long in Naruto? Like the entire series?
That's the thing. Okay, the fight itself is amazing. The problem is you kind of need to build up the entire show, and it's 700 episodes.
See, like I don't want to do that.
An easier one, okay, for a really good fight, you could watch a Demon Slayer. It's kind of average, and then you get through episode 17, and then people started freaking out and losing their shit because episode 17 is amazing. Uh, no, it literally returned from yeah, it's an average show to this is the best show. uh, that's literally how the committee went.
What's
Um,
your favorite anime?
my favorite anime. Oh, that's hard to say. I love so many.
Or a couple ones that like are really up there.
Um, so Cowboy Bebop. I just love it. I just love the tone, and the ending is just amazing. Um, uh, let's see, Mob Psycho 100. Um, it was also so good. It's funny, but also intense, and a little emotional. Um, what else is there? And I can go through and see what have I ranked 10 out of 10. If I go to my anime list slash MrShab, if you want to check it out. Uh, I mean, I don't know who's gonna actually check out my anime list. Let's see my top scores. Um, I have Death Note obviously at the top. That's also really good. Steins Gate. That's an interesting one. You might like Steins Gate.
All right, what's it about?
Um, so the scientist figures out uh, who he I don't know, he's a little like egotistical, but he figures out how to time travel. Um,
Oh, okay.
but he's trying to fix stuff that went wrong, basically.
Like in the past?
No, so basically, there's time convergences.
Okay.
So you can go back in time and change stuff, but time will still converge into a single line. Okay, no matter what you
Yeah.
do, unless you do something insanely crazy and go to a different time convergence. Okay,
Okay.
so basically, his friend keeps dying over and over and over again, and he's trying to find ways to leave and go to a different line in which his friend doesn't die. Um, that I won't.
Oh, so he's like trying to like escape his timeline, I guess.
Okay, so basically, there's like a bunch of timelines, but
Yeah.
they all converge, they all line up into
Yeah.
his friend dying. No matter what he does, his friend dies, unless he does something spectacularly different. Okay, in like not just different,
Oh.
like he has to like specifically change time by using like the time machine, um, to to go on a different time convergence until something else
Oh, okay.
happens. Okay. So it's not like where you can like it doesn't really follow the butterfly effect where like one thing will affect everything else and like, daisy chain out. Time will
Yeah.
kind of like converge. So you can like make all these small changes and it'll affect like the pick like small things, but you can't like change the converging event.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's like trying to figure out how to like converge into like a different timeline.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting.
Um
What else?
this is really good. These are like emotional. Like Anohana, the flower I found that day. Um or the
What
flower
makes
we
it so
saw that day.
emotional?
Um, basically, it's like all these kids who are friends with this girl, um, named Menma, and she dies, and they like just never have gotten over it. They're all like messed up in their own way. Um, and it's about them getting together and finally like finding, I don't know, coming to peace with it. Um,
Oh, okay. Getting over it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like one of the characters actually like is able to see her and talk to her.
Okay.
Another one's really good, Ping Pong the animation. Uh, that's really good. It has an interesting art style, but it's really intense and interesting. A lot of people really like that. Um, Main Abyss, that's a good one. Waiting for season two. I'm pissed. Where is it? What the fuck? Um, Megalobox, that's good. It's like a good boxing one. Um, let's see. The Promised Neverland. Yes, you'll like that one. You'll like that one. The Promised
You
Neverland.
sure?
Yes, that is.
How you so sure?
It's all mental. It's like they're okay. I'll give you like the basic premise. No,
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it. No, I can't spoil it. I can't spoil it. Okay, it's very mental. It's like trying to figure out. It's like uh, yeah. It's just like it's very a mental mind game type of thing. It's very similar to Death Note. I think you'd like it, but like even darker, I would say.
Even
Um,
darker?
in some sense, of the word, yeah.
From the title, it doesn't seem that dark.
The Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem that dark, but like, eh.
I've heard of it before. I thought it was like, or like romantic.
No,
anime?
no,
No, not even
no,
close.
not even close. Um, they're all
What
little
genre is
kids.
under?
Horror.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's more horror than anything. Definitely.
You think I'll like more than Death Note? Or no?
Possibly. Um, I don't know. I think possibly.
Possibly. Do you like it? Do you like it more than Death Note? No.
No, I like Death Note a little bit more. But
It's like, can you like hint what's it about?
no, because then I'll literally ruin the
No.
episode one twist, the twist in episode one.
Oh,
And
okay.
actually, The Promised Neverland is rated higher than Death Note, not by much, by
Oh,
point zero three, but like they're right there together. So yeah.
what's your favorite genre in anime?
Um, I don't know. I just like everything, you know.
Like a little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even from like fighting to like romantic to comedy. Right now I'm watching Gintama, which is really funny. Um, Stuff like that. I don't know, just everything. So we'll see. I don't know, just any show.
What anime are you like waiting for?
What am I waiting for right now?
Yeah.
Let's see. So there's the time I got reincarnated as a slime. That next season I feel like will be interesting. Beastars the next season. My Hero Academy next season. Let's see. There's one more. Oh, also obviously Attack on Titan the next season. Um, what is this one? Oh, The Rise of a Shield Hero next season. Um, yeah, I think those are the main ones I'm looking forward to. Um, One Punch Man the third season. Main Abyss second season. Uh, have I gone through enough yet?
What Beastars it about? I've heard like a little about it,
So Beastars is basically think of like Zootopia but better.
What?
That's
Like
Beastars.
it's like an animal society.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like carnivores and Shander, what the fuck are you doing?
He left real quick.
I should have probably gone to the live channel that you can
Oh
go
yeah.
in. But we can't do that now.
Yeah.
No, yeah. But I think those are definitely like some things I'm really looking forward to when they come out. Yeah. But what about you? What are you looking forward to that's coming out in the future here?
Like related to anime or
No,
what?
anything. I don't know. Your Marvel MCU shit. I don't know.
Not really, cause
Is
like
anything
I'm
coming out?
not I'm not really expecting anything. I've lost track of like every single film since
Yeah.
quarantine started because like they're delaying everything, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I don't know. I'm just waiting for like a movie to pop up, like a new one, so like I
Hmm.
can actually watch it, and like when the theaters open back up. Yeah.
I really enjoyed Tenet. Tenet. Um,
What's that about?
uh, it's very hard to explain. So basically, um, so how do I explain this? So basically, it's a machine that allows you to basically become inverted. Okay,
What do you mean inverted?
everything happens inverted. So if you're
Explain. Like, give me like an example.
so basically, um, if you are set on fire, you'll freeze to death.
Oh, okay. um, what's so special about it?
Um, so basically, with that, you can shoot guns, um, inverted guns, and then have them retract into your gun in real time.
Oh wait, so like you can like control it or what?
So like it's hard to explain. Okay. Um, so yeah, you can control it with the machine and stuff like that, and it's like it has to do with time too. Um, so basically, like you see in the beginning that like there's this piece of rock, and the guy takes a gun, and he's able to pull the bullets back into the gun. Okay.
Okay.
Or like he's able to drop it on. He's able to pick it up off a table and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay. So basically, like all this stuff happens. Where
So
like
like
it like inverts all the stuff. So everything's like backwards. Like I said, if you turn on fire, you freeze. If you're driving a car forwards while you're inverted, in real time you're driving it backwards.
wait, so like did time go backwards or what?
Um, no,
Because like when you said when you're like burning, you'd freeze instead. I
no,
How did that make
no.
sense?
Time doesn't. No, time doesn't move backwards, but time is different. I guess you could say.
How would that like how would that affect your example of fire and like freezing?
So like in the inverted world, the fire causes cold, while in the normal world, fire causes hot.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If you freeze in the inverted world, you're actually burning.
Wait, so it's like two separate
I'm
worlds?
not. Sort of, yeah, sort of. But it's not. It's the same world.
I'm very lost.
Okay, so basically, like you can, if you come inverted, you fuck. How do I explain this? It's literally like really trippy and complex. Um,
Um, Give me like another example.
okay, so basically, like the last scene, okay, um, they have they're trying to stop this guy from ending the world, okay,
Okay.
and so and I mean it is definitely time moving backwards, but everything inverts, okay.
Okay.
So they have two groups of people, one that are normal and one that are inverted. And the inverted people and the normal people go at the same time. They launch a mission at the same time, but technically, they're not at the same time. The inverted people are going backwards. So
What?
the inverted people are able to tell the people who are going at the same time what happened before it's happened, in a sense. Okay.
Wait. So if they're going in a timeline, what they're not moving together?
Don't think of it as a timeline. It's way too confusing to think of it as a timeline.
Okay.
Okay.
Think
So,
about it then.
but basically, yeah. So like one team gets dropped, another team gets dropped at a different location, and
Okay.
so the real time people see the inverted people running backwards and shit and stuff like that. They see the buildings repairing themselves after bazooka being shot and shit like that. Okay.
Oh, so it's like how they perceive time?
Sort of, yeah. But then the normal people, the inverted people see it the same way too. So if the normal people blow up a building, the inverted people see it repairing itself and shit like that.
Wait, then
It's a little confusing, and you have to watch it. I'm not explaining it well, because it's hard to like think about. It's, I mean, it's inverting time, but on the same timeline. If you understand what I'm saying.
would the two grids be able to like meet each other or no?
So that's the thing. You're not. It's bad if you meet the same yourself. It
Wait,
screws
so
shit up.
wait. It's like the same person, but like just what?
So I don't. It's
So it's like okay, so it's like the same person, but like they're like perceiving time differently.
yes. So if you see somebody who's inverted and you try talking to them, um, they'll speak backwards. Okay. But
Okay.
there's also the fact that if you're inverted, you can't breathe normal oxygen. Um,
What would you breathe? Like carbon dioxide or what?
Inverted oxygen.
What's inverted oxygen?
Well, it's oxygen that's been through the machine and inverted. So like I said, everything's backwards.
Wait, then who
So
made the
really,
machine?
really, you're breathing in carbon dioxide, and exhaling oxygen, sort of.
Wait, who built the machine though?
Huh?
Who built the
People in
machine?
the future.
What do you mean future?
It's
What?
so people in the future build this machine and then
Okay.
scoured pieces that would cause the machine to like end the world all over time.
Okay.
And then this bad guy gets all the pieces together and
Yeah.
basically makes it so like he can end time. Um, but then yeah, they went and then they have to separate them all again. Um, it's a whole mess. Like just don't worry about it.
What are they called again?
Tenet. It's by
All right.
Christopher Nolan. It's a really
Oh,
it's just insane. It's very action packed. So, but it's really good. I would say. It has Richard Patterson, I think, the Twilight slash Batman guy.
yeah.
The new Batman. I'm kind of excited for that.
I'm not a DC fan.
Come on, tell me did you like the Christopher Nolan Batman series?
I didn't watch it.
You haven't seen Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Rises?
Um, I've
With
seen one, but I don't remember anything about it.
with Christian Bale.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I just don't remember anything
Which
about it.
one? The Joker? Was it the Joker?
I don't remember.
Was it Scarecrow?
No, the Joker. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one's probably the best one, just because of Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger is amazing as Joker. He played Joker awesomely. Oh come on, he's literally that's the thing about Joker. Like he doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about money, about you know, he just wants to cause chaos and anarchy. He, I mean, there is no other motivation. He doesn't care about being rich, or being loved, or having people following him. I mean, he kills his entire team in the beginning of the thing, um, and he doesn't care to get his hands dirty. I mean, he literally is in there doing the mission with them. He tells everybody else to kill another person, and then he at the very end says, "Oh, I'm gonna kill the bus driver." The bus driver kills the other guy, and then whatever. I don't want to talk too much about
I
that.
think that's time to wrap it up, right?
No, it's only been 30 minutes.
It just hit 30. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you want to talk about then?
I don't know. How's school for you?
School. So
Yeah.
I have this system where like you're put in two separate groups,
Okay.
and if you're group one, you go like every other day, and then if you're group two, you just go the day that group one isn't going for like 2 hours
Mhm.
of your first period, and after that you have like a 75-minute break, and then you go home during that break, and then the rest of your three classes are online. So then every 3 weeks a new rotation starts, and then the first period, it's like your face-to-face class switches from the first period to the second, and like so forth. Did you get that?
That's so weird.
I don't like it because it's too much time for like just the first class, and then the other one like you only get 40 minutes just to learn in it.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds
I
weird.
don't I don't really learn much, and like they don't start at the time you're like supposed to start. They start 2 hours before, like on a regular school day. So like usually, last year I went from like I started school at 9, right? But like this year I'd start at 8. No, 7:50. I don't
Dang.
like. I'm getting no sleep, and I'm just sleeping in class. The teachers aren't even paying attention because they have like 2.5 hours to teach, and like their lesson isn't long enough for that. So they end
Yeah.
up like dragging things for so long, and we just end up learning like nothing in 2 hours.
Wow, interesting. I know at least like for me in college, it's just like the online is just such shit. Either they're not prepared for it, or we just have to do so much extra work. Like I'm here, I have to make my own lab. So like I'm in a class, it's an honors biology class. I have to make my own experiment, but we have to like do this in my own room. I have to make these plant cells and test them and somehow build a controlled environment in my bedroom, my one room bedroom.
Oh, it's
Okay,
like they're just not giving you resources.
well, it's like I mean, they should let us use the lab. Have like 4 people,
Yeah,
go in an hour throughout the day, you know.
yeah.
Instead, I have to put my grow my plants in my room. Half the time, first of all, I don't have temperature control in here. There's a central heating unit, which either it's hot or off, and then I have the window to outside. That's how I keep things cool during the winter. Okay, so if I want it really cold, I open up the window a lot. If I don't want it so cold, I'll open up the window just a smidge. Okay, but like, how do I control how much temperature the plant's getting? And then I've basically turned into a nocturnal creature. So during most of the day, when there's daylight, I have the blinds closed because I'm sleeping. So I don't know. I think my plants are gonna die from freezing slash no light. Unless you count the purple lights, which I basically have on all the time.
I'm getting like no sleep too. Like I'm not used to the schedule yet because it's still so early in the school year.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting like 6 hours of sleep for like school for 2 hours. I end up learning nothing. I walk home and I have to rush 3 other lessons in 40 minutes,
Gives you a
and
lot
I don't learn much.
gives you a lot
Yeah,
of time to play Bed Wars though.
it does. Yeah.
Okay. So now we've merged guilds. So unnamed is now joined Scarred, which has previously been a dead guild, correct?
Yeah,
So
pretty
and
dead. I've been here for like 2 years. Yeah,
interesting. But now we're up to the guild level 70, which is interesting.
75.
75, which is
Yeah,
poggers, you know.
it's top 300 in guild. It's pretty tied up there.
Now, how are our wins? Like how many people have moved over so far?
We have about 40 members.
Okay.
I'm still working on getting at least 70 soon. I'm starting to do like application system.
Hmm.
I didn't have it last time because all I did was I'd like recruit people manually,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't allow people to like apply even if they were good or not. I just didn't want them
Hmm.
because I wanted people like I trusted in it. Like it just made the community a lot better, instead of like having these like bunch of non trying to join a guild for the level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it a lot better, but it's gonna be a lot harder this time, and I'm gonna need to use the application system because if I were like in a position of someone I was recruiting,
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to like get recruited and join the first time and then join a separate guild the second time I asked them because like that just shows like I'm not competent of like holding on to a guild, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the hard part because I can't just like manually tell them and like try to like get them to join. I have to like wait for them to come to me. That's gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah. I think it was kind of interesting. Uh, the move. I mean, I understand why our guild wasn't doing so well, and it
We
was
didn't have a GXP rec, which most guilds, like most really high guilds have. It just
yeah,
caused players to like not play the game.
yeah,
Yeah, they just because most of my members are just like they just quit the game because they know they didn't have to do anything to stay in a guild now.
yep. So, um, but yeah, now that we actually like have a GXP, and also like we have the high bonuses, 20, I don't know, 25% chance to have double coins,
Nope.
and
50%.
no, that's for XP.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, for double coins. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, for double coins, I
Yeah,
think it's
it's a lot more
25.
benefits than like a what like we had like a level 12 guild
Yeah, I think
back
we
in
had like,
old one.
I think we had like 8%.
Yeah, but it gives like people a lot better, like chance of joining. Yeah.
Yeah. So just wait out there. You'll see us Hypixel level 1. We're coming for you, whoever that is now. Is it Illuminati?
No, it's not illumination. It's
Illumination.
tragedy.
It's
Tragedy.
Illuminati. This probably is
The
one,
owner,
right?
the owner just got banned because they're caught cheating.
Whoops.
But like their entire guild, they just cheat.
Oh,
They play a lot of 4v4s for wins.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of 4v4 mains, and like every 4v4 game takes like 30 seconds, while like people try to grind
Hmm.
fours for like 2 minutes. So it's a lot easier to get win streaks.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I still need to get those 3 wins. If y'all don't know,
Oh yeah,
I'm at 497
497.
wins. But me and Jordan, I'm waiting for Jordan to reach 497 as well.
Yeah, I'm getting there. What am I? I'm like 350, I think.
Better not
I'm
pass it.
I know.
We better
I'm
get
at
it
like
together.
hold on, let me check.
I'll ban you from the guild if that happens. If you pass.
Check. I am at 361 wins and 2 losses.
Fucking hell. This man on his alt without. What's your FKDR now?
200. I just got back to 200 because I lost it 100 games ago because I let someone pass me and I wasn't paying attention, right? And I kind of just threw it. I threw the game.
Yeah.
And I lost my 110 win streak at the time, but now it's 106, I think. I started playing 4v4 just to like get my wins up there so I can catch up to you.
Dang. Okay. Well, moving on to a different game that's quite competitive. Have you heard what's going on with Smash Bros. Melee recently?
I'm not a Smash fan, but with the
No.
nah,
But have you been hearing any of the news of what's going on in the community?
no.
Okay, so specifically, there's a tournament that was supposed to happen, I think, this weekend. I don't remember the name. Something B House. Um, but it was a tournament, and obviously can't be in person as most Smash tournaments
Yeah.
are. They still have the CRTs and the GameCubes, um, but so they instead were planning on using this mod, which a guy made, which basically was amazing. Supposedly, it had this very low Smash latency to the point where like people are able to play online, and it's better than Ultimate's garbage system in which you lag like for freaking a whole second, sometimes. Um, yeah, so it's amazing, and people are able to play competitively online. Um, but this tournament was planning to use it, and Nintendo said, "No, you're not allowed to use it." They sent them a letter, and they're like, "Well, we're going to use it," and then Nintendo sent them a cease and desist,
Oh.
which not only made them not use the mod, they had to stop every other game,
Yeah.
Nintendo game in the tournament. So the Smash Ultimate tournament, like everything got canceled because of this Melee thing. So now people are in a big
Damn,
uproar.
that's tough.
Um,
That's a
and
lot of money lost too.
yeah,
Damn.
um, so a huge hashtag was going on free Melee. Um, to I mean Nintendo, people aren't stealing the game; they're just modding the game so that they can play online.
Yeah.
Um, it's not like you can play online either way. I mean, it's a game from the GameCube. There was no online support back then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's really sucky what Nintendo's doing. But, I mean, that's,
But why do you think they did it? To like prevent third party services or
yeah, just protect their IP, because they can. Um, they think people are stealing or whatever. I don't know, all that stuff. Um,
yeah.
says retaliation. Ludwig Ogren. I don't know if you know who it is. Really big
Yeah, I've heard of
Twitch
him.
streamer,
Yeah.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's quite pissed because that's how he got up his start, Melee. Um,
Yeah.
so he is starting a charity tournament. Um, it will be December 19th and 20th. So mark your calendars, everyone. Um, basically, it's a charity tournament where he will himself be giving $10,000 and more people will be donating, stuff like that. But the winner, would have a bunch of Melee pros come in. The winner gets to choose which charity to donate the money to. And
Okay,
he's
yeah.
specifically using that mod for online Melee play. Um, and so he's pretty confident that Nintendo won't do anything to him because, I mean, what are the news? He specifically says in his video, what are the news headlines going to be? Nintendo shuts down charity tournament that helps feed
Oh yeah,
orphans, like.
yeah. That's pretty
So
bold of him.
yeah, he used to be a publicist um and do advertising, so I think it's a pretty slick move there, putting Nintendo into a corner. Either
Yeah,
allow this to happen or be freaking attacked. I mean, you can't just like stop a charity match. You know, that's
yeah,
that'll be some bullshit right there. There'll be some Nintendo
yeah.
riots at their Pokemon stores. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that was a huge thing. I know I have a friend who's like really into Melee, and he was like, "It's bullshit. What the fuck is going on? I can't believe it."
Yeah, I can see people getting mad over that, but
I mean, it's such a competitive game, and um,
yeah,
the community is like, it's like an in-person community. You can't play this online. I mean, it's kind of like even other communities have died down. I mean, Overwatch League, where's that? I mean,
yeah.
even
The
League.
CS:GO is the big one.
Yeah, I mean CS:GO, League.
Yeah, that they never die. Yeah,
I mean, you can play it online, but like you can't play professionally online, really, because you have to worry
yeah.
about cheaters. You
Cheaters,
know,
especially. Yeah,
how hard is it to manage cheating? And then on top of that, the latency issues, or somebody like disconnects or, you know,
yeah,
causes other people to lag. It's all this behind the scenes shit, which provides a lot of bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
What
Anyways,
else is there?
um, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty good. Any
Yeah.
viewers want to ask a question? I see Ellie Fulger is in here. You know who that is? Or
Mm.
Eli Fulger? Hello.
Welcome to the Paean podcast.
PN podcast. You see Marvel. She's got Marvel in her background. Oh, Jordan, talk about your Marvel.
How are you guys? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Chad?
Not bad. I still have to write a paper, about 5 pages. We'll,
5 pages.
yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Should
I
have actually,
haven't.
yeah,
I haven't gotten any work. I don't know why, but I'm just glad to not have it.
I should have
I've
had.
gotten any. I haven't gotten any work in anything except for my tech class. I'm learning how to like create circuit boards. It's not that fun,
Interesting.
but I'm
Like
just
what?
like creating to like power lights.
Oh, so like just simple like resistors and
Yeah,
shit.
really simple resistor. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like possible like logic
No, no, no.
gates.
No, I just started getting to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, cause I haven't like done. I mean, cause I'm in computer science. I've done some computer engineering stuff.
Yeah.
Shut up, Alexa. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, shut up. Thank you, God. uh, uh, no, I thought it was interesting. We learned which actually I want to test it out in Minecraft. Um, you can use like NOT gates and shit like that,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. I've learned about that.
and repeaters and shit like that to build computers. And like I've
Yeah.
actually learned how to do it on a computer. I want to try to do it on Minecraft. Um, see if
Yeah.
what I can build AND gates and XOR gates and NOR gates. And I know you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those like
Like different like circuits, right?
it's different I guess like functions, um you
Yeah,
know
for circuits.
computer
Yeah.
functions, 'cause, it's only 0 1, so it's different stuff you can do. How old are we? Jordan, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15, and I
Yeah.
am 20, so almost cool. Not yet.
Homeschool?
Yeah, but I'm no longer a teenager. poggers.
Still act like one.
I still act like one. When I'm gaming, chill, But like, I'm an adult. Come on, you know, I'm an RA. I am the boss over adults.
Oh yeah.
We both look old in our ages. Well, maybe I should
Old
take
by
off my
what?
mask so you can actually see my face. Now I look a lot older, don't I?
I was talking to her friend, and then she thought I was 17. Like first impression, she thought I was 17. And I was like, okay. Yeah.
I look 20. I looked older with the mask on. Oh, you're 19. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, I just turned 20 about 2 months ago. Jordan, you're gonna turn 16 soon, right?
Mhm.
This month, right?
No, next
No,
month.
next month. Okay.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes. I'm really bad with birthdays. I have to like put in my calendar. I know my siblings and my
Yeah.
cousins
Yeah.
because they're the kids and I can't forget that. But my parents and aunt and uncle, I just never remember. My mom, I always ask her like a week before it's her birthday. I can't remember if it's the 21st of February or the 22nd. And then, I mean, it's the same every year, but like I always forget which one it is. I always remember my dad's though. His is Christmas Eve, so that one's really
Oh
easy.
yeah. Okay.
We're already together as a family. Like, happy birthday, Dad. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it must be so shitty to have birthdays like on the
Like on
holidays.
holidays,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like no one like acknowledges you.
hmm I know, like, being Greek, we have name days. So, basically, it's like a second birthday based off of your name.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
what's garbage for me? My brother, his is literally like 6 months away from his birthday. So he freaking gets 2 presents a year.
Oh,
Okay. Mine is,
including Christmas.
yeah, yeah. And his birthday is perfectly on December 12th. So 2 weeks, 2 weeks before Christmas. So you can't just like throw in all together, it's 2 weeks
Yeah.
away. So you have to get him more presents for Christmas. So he basically gets name day presents, Christmas presents, birthday presents. I mean, I don't know what else he gets. Then there's me, okay? My, okay. Luckily, what's it called? Um, luckily, my birthday's not, it's in September, not near Christmas. But my name day's 6 days away from my birthday. So I just get it all
Oh,
popped together. Which is like, this isn't a big deal. Most people don't have name days. But like, I could get like all cool shit. Like my brother got an iPod for his name day once. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? You know?
yeah. I had this friend who had their birthday on Remembrance Day. I don't know if that's the thing there, but
Oh,
like on November 11th, where like
it's like,
they celebrate like war veterans.
yeah, we call it Veterans
Yeah,
Day.
we call it
Or
Remembrance Day.
is that
Yeah,
November 11th? Is that on the same day?
I don't think so. No.
It might be. I feel.
No,
What
it's
is it?
not.
Yeah, that was
Is
November
it?
11th. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like no one really cares about his birthday, and yeah, it's kind of sad. Cause it's like such a depressing day. Yeah.
Interesting. So you all started November 11th, 1931, and ours was started in 1938. And ours is called Armistice Day.
Our
Interesting.
country was only a thing in like 1880 or something. 1890. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but yeah, y'all are a lot older than us.
Oh, and you're thinking how you can develop your English, and you found us. Well, um, if you want to listen to us speak more, we have our podcast on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, anywhere you find your podcasts. You can go download them and listen to them when you're. I guess you don't walk to class anymore, probably. uh, no, biomedical engineering. That's cool. I wish I would have taken that instead of biology because I feel it's a lot more useful. I'm taking biology right now, and it's cool, but
Yeah.
It's not very useful unless you go to medical school. There's
Like
biomedical engineering.
you're trying to go there, right?
I like to. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's hard to get into though, and
Yeah.
um, it's a lot of work. I mean, to like put in 4 more years after undergrad, and then you have your residency, which is usually 3 years, and then your specialty on top of that.
That's like 8 years, right?
So yeah, I mean, I'll be like 32 before
Yeah,
I'm
you'll be
done.
like 30. Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
just like
you think it's worth like part of your life?
I don't know. At the same time, like I won't be like disappointed if I don't get in, because then also I'm like taking comp sci,
Yeah.
so it'd be cool if I could like work for Google and shit, and then
Yeah. That'd be like a great place to work.
I mean, it's literally in the city. I mean, I'm going to school here in Madison, so like I wouldn't have to leave
Oh,
the city.
that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a Google office here, and like I guess you can come in whenever you want.
Oh yeah.
They have food there like 24/7 basically.
I
So
know it's like the best place to work.
I don't have to like I can go there early in the morning, have breakfast, lunch, dinner, never leave.
Yeah. You got like personal gym too.
Yeah, so I can work
Yeah.
out there. Um,
You can like take a break whenever too. It's amazing.
Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, I can. I don't know what they do for computers, but I could bring my own desktop there, and I can play games on my breaks or breaks or whatever, you know.
And I heard you had like an hour to like for your like own like project. That's really cool.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know what I'll do. I'm really bad creatively. You tell me what to do something, I can figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
But like
I know what
coming
you
up
mean.
with shit to do, like that's difficult.
Yeah. I mean that's like a big part of being like a computer engineer, you know.
Yeah. I think one big thing though is like I don't know how to connect things yet. Like I've learned all these techniques and stuff like that, but I don't know how to like put them together and make it work, you know?
Yeah.
So like I've learned HTML, JavaScript, and Java, but like now we have to actually make a program that like incorporates an HTML document that uses JavaScript.
Multiple languages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all together. So it's like, ooh, how am I gonna do that? You know, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So that's a little confusing stuff. And also like I always forget. I always like screw up generic types. I always get fucked over by those. I just find it like the most annoying thing to try to keep track of generic types and shit like that. And like I always have like uh like type conversion issues. So but one of my most proud moments is when I got my bucket sort working. That was awesome. Because I was bucket sorting a hash table.
Yeah.
So do you know what a hash table is?
It's like a way to sort things, right?
Yeah. So you sort.
Yeah, you told me.
It's like a data collection thing.
Yeah.
But you have keys that you use to find data. Data
Yeah.
values.
Like a dictionary.
Yeah. So basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you look at the A's. Well, it would be
Like-
if you look.
The first part of a string.
It's like if you want to look up, if you wanted just definitions, you'd give it the word and it'd tell you the definition, basically. Something like that. Okay. But, so yeah. Which department are you studying? Yeah, I'm just taking biology, like general, and computer science. That's what I'm taking. But I don't know. Jordan is studying high school. The cool stuff. No, dude, but so let me finish about this hash table though, because I'm so proud of it. I just tell everybody, okay? So I had to bucket sort the hash table. So what I did was I basically created a hash table, with so basically I had a hash table which was keyed by the names of the restaurants that we had with ratings, okay? But then I changed it. So then the hash table was then keyed by the ratings of the restaurants, okay? What I then did was I figured, okay, on Google, we just took Google ratings. It's from 0 to 5.0, okay? So basically there's 50 values. So what I did was I keyed an array list from 0 to 50, okay? And so that's, the length of how many ratings possible. And basically, I had it where they create a linked list of every restaurant with the same rating would go into one linked list. And then that linked list would go into the array slot. But that each linked list would hold a linked node that had the restaurant and the rating in it, the two values. So I had the restaurant and the rating in a linked node, which was in a linked list with all the restaurants with the same rating, and that linked list was in a hash table, which could easily accessed by just asking for what rating you want. And I thought that was really cool. And then it also sorted it, so like I could just click show, and it would just put it from like the best rating at the very top to the lowest rated restaurant at the bottom. I was like, yeah. But yeah, that's my proudest accomplishment in life.
That's pretty good. How long did it take you?
I think it took about 6 hours to finish.
6 hours. That's nice.
I mean, the problem is like I've never learned any sorting algorithm, so I was like learning it from scratch.
Like you just did it?
Yeah, I just did it.
Oh, nice.
Like, I thought our program was like super bland because all we could do is like add restaurants and like remove restaurants and shit like that. And I was like, it's stupid. I want to like do something cool. So I was like, I'm gonna rank the restaurants. But then the person who was in charge of actually making the interface, he was like, no, I didn't want to do it. I was too lazy. I was like, after I made it, and I'm like, I literally was like, bro, you were gonna make this fucking thing, okay? All he has to do is just add an extra command, where if you just input the command, okay, it outputs my string, okay? Okay? Then he fucking, yeah, he was so annoying. He literally, the way they did shit is they wanted me to, they didn't want my programs to output, to like return strings. They wanted to print out the outputs, which is not supposed to happen. I was a back-end developer.
Yeah.
So I was just supposed to do is, write the code to return strings, and then your job is to print it, because who knows what's going on? Who knows if what I did is gonna work with your garbage that you gave me, okay? So you have to fix it on your end, okay? If you give me garbage, you have to make sure that it's okay, okay? You can't just expect me to print out every command that gets sent to my thing too. Like, what if we're just testing out the program? Are we gonna print it out every time we test it? You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I got a little mad at that. But I eventually convinced him. He's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I was like, of course I'm right. I'm not a fucking idiot. That's how this shit works. Okay? The front end deals with the front stuff, It's your display. You click the button, and then you see shit happen. That's you. My thing is, the button, you told me the button got clicked? Cool. I'm gonna shoot the gun, okay? Now guess what? I shot the gun. Then you show the other guy's blood spurting out and die. Okay.
You're pretty good.
But
Oh,
yeah.
we just hit the hour mark.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll end it here then.
End here? Alright.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by, Ellie. We should be recording on a more consistent basis. We actually need to record another episode tomorrow, probably, because we were late for this episode.
Yeah.
By a whole week. Jordan.
We didn't have a topic, but like, I don't think we really need one. We did a lot better with that one.
No,
No?
I'm telling you, you don't need a topic, but like, you wanted a topic, and then
yeah, you're right.
Every time I came up with something, you're like,
Nah.
nah.
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
let's watch this anime, and you're like, I'm just gonna wait 3 days to watch it, and then you start watching, and you're like, I don't like it. I'm like, sometimes, Jordan.
Sometimes.
I try to make it easy as possible. I even give you the times in your time zone, so you don't have to do any conversions. Like, have you noticed
Small
that
thing.
I ask you when you are available? I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even figure out myself. But you're editing it, so I say we're even. I get on your ass about.
Oh yeah, of course.
Recording it. About different education system, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I'm guessing in Canada it's very different, right?
Oh yeah, kinda, yeah.
I mean, I can go through like what I've experienced, being in the U.S.
Yeah.
Um, I guess with high school and college in itself is like high school and college is very different in the U.S. I know some other countries like they try to like make it more of a transition where it's like less drastic, but like here it's like literally it's like I'm getting handheld in high school, like do this, do this, do this, this, and then like college are like, here you go, do it if you want. I don't care. Here's some assignments. We're not gonna grade them. We're not gonna assign them. You do them if you want to do them. And I'm like, cool. So like your first semester, I was like, work? What do you mean work? I do whatever I want. And then I was like, ooh. My first exams came in, and I was like, what is that grade? That a 58%?
Damn.
And then, but hey, I got a B after the curve, so
Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely interesting when I had to
Yeah.
explain to my mom that don't worry, okay, I know I got a 58%, which in normal situations I would have failed. But actually, everyone failed, so I did good. Yeah, that was always
Yeah.
fun to explain.
Yeah, we can talk about that in our next podcast.
Yeah, this will be tomorrow's topic, I guess.
Yeah, be sure to tune in.
Yeah, we go live 7 p.m. EST.
Yeah, we'll try.
We'll try. Otherwise, you can always catch it on YouTube at Paean Podcast, or Spotify at Paean Podcast, or Anchor at Paean Podcast, or Google Podcast at Paean Podcast, or SoundCloud. No, not SoundCloud. Never mind. We're not on SoundCloud. Breaker at Paean Podcast, Pocket Cats, Radio Public, and that's it. Oh, we still need to get an Apple. Fuck. I gotta do that. Soon
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
be on Apple Podcasts. And then you could rate us 5 stars. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.